Begin by laying your tarp flat. Fold one corner all the way to the other corner, folding it in half. Then, bring the folded side into the other side, folding it in half again. You may have to fold it on itself one or two more times so that it is about 30 centimeters width. Once you're at the desired width, you're going to bring one length to the other, folding it in half lengthwise. Then, bring the other side back over, folding it in half. Repeat this, alternating sides, by bringing each side over to the other side completely. You want your tarp to be about 30 centimeters in lengthwise and width. It's now ready for a 2-firefighter deployment. Start with your tarp laid flat, and then bring one side folded into the middle. Bring the other side to meet the other fold in the middle of the tarp. Pull the tarp flat and try to get rid of any excess air inside of it. Once again, fold the corner into the middle on each side of the tarp. Once both sides are folded into the middle, bring one side and fold it on top of the other. Pull it tight and make sure the edges line up. Then, you can either roll or fold the salvage cover into itself. If you're going to fold, get about 30 centimeters of tarp and fold it over. Begin at both ends until you meet in the middle. Make sure every fold you make, you release some of the air trapped in the tarp. When you get to the middle, you're going to take one end of the tarp and fold it onto the other. Your tarp is now ready for 1-firefighter deployment. The 1-firefighter salvage cover roll is almost identical to the fold just shown. You begin with a flat tarp and then you bring the outside edges into the center. Once they are folded in enough, you fold them on top of each other. Once your tarp is the appropriate width, you can begin to roll at one end. Have the other firefighter on the opposite end hold the tarp tight so you can keep it snug and free of air. Roll it in nice and tight. Try to push out any air that you can.
Fold the last little bit in there,
when you get
and then
near
roll
the end,
the rest.
The firefighter on the opposite end of the roll is going to fold their end in, and you're going to continue to roll over that folded end. When constructing a water chute, begin by folding your tarp to the appropriate size. In our video, we're using pike poles, but you could use 2x4s, brooms, or any other thing you find lying around. To start, place both pike poles on opposite ends of the tarp, with the hook facing the same direction. Then, snugly roll your pike pole into the tarp. It helps if the firefighter on the opposite end holds the tarp while you roll it. Make sure it's wrapped nice and tight so that when you hang up your chute, it stays together. Once one side has rolled their pike pole to the desired width, the other side can roll their end. You want to ensure that the pike pole stays straight along the whole roll.
You have another person be on the lower end to keep it tight. The tighter the better, right? It'll hold it together.
You want to roll the pike poles in
fold it in half
until
again,
you have a decent width
a lot
in the
of
middle.
rolling.
However large you need your chute to be.
Shamar, help Isaiah on that end. There you go. That's good, that's good.
Once your chute is the correct size, you're going to pick it up and transport it to a combination ladder or ladder gin. You're going to flip it over so that the folds are on the bottom and use the hook of the pike pole to hook onto the ladder. In our video, we have 2 different length pike poles, so we're going to use a cinder block to boost up the shorter end to ensure a nice slope. And there you have a water chute constructed of pike poles. When constructing a water catch-all, you want to start with your tarp nice and wide, extended fully. You're going to begin by rolling one side in towards the center. Ensure your roll is nice and big, but tight enough to keep its shape. Once that roll is to the desired width, you're going to roll the other side towards it. Remember, the larger your roll, the more water the catch-all will fit. But you want to ensure that your roll is tight so that it doesn't fall apart when water falls into the tarp. Once you've reached the desired size, you're going to fold dog ears on all the corners. The dog ear should be about 3 feet, and all you do is simply bring the corner of the tarp in towards the center to make almost like a triangle shape. Fold your dog ears down nice and smooth and ensure all the seams are flat, and then roll the tip of the dog ear in towards the center. Do this on both sides. Once you've rolled the dog ear so that it's perpendicular to the other side, you're going to roll the corner in nice and tight. Once all the corners are tight, your catch-all is constructed and ready for use.